Hello and happy Monday. I'm Kat Kruger. My pronouns are she, her, and it is solo games Monday for me here on my stream. I just finished playing through a solo game, a solo version of Vaesen. It's a TTRPG, played Detective Astrid Hansen, and it was essentially solving the murder of someone in a small town. And I played that for just a few weeks. It was a shorter game. I think I prefer the full version. It was just I think there could have been more prompts to make it a little bit more, I don't know, more of a mystery, I guess. Which is what I really like about the original, like the full game of Vaesen. I also like the collaborative nature of being able to make connections with other people at the table. So that's my brief summary of my Vaesen solo playthrough. It's still enjoyable. I love the world. I love the mechanics. However, today I'm going to take a break from, I guess technically I'm taking a break from an RPG and playing, yeah, I changed the name of my Monday streams to solo games because sometimes I'm just going to play a solo game. Mostly these ones are going to be analog on Wednesday. I have Whimsy Wednesdays at 11 Pacific, and I try to play. That's a day where I just decide what I'm going to do that day. Often, it could be co-working, it could be playing a video game. It's usually a cozy thing that cozy activity I'm going to do. And then every third Wednesday of the month, I do design game design lab where we're sort of building a world together. But today I'm playing a game that I backed on, I think it was Kickstarter, one of those crowdfunding sites. It's called HOKI. It's by Mech Games. It is called a fortune-telling legacy solitaire game. So I'm just going to hold it up the box here. So I have not opened it. I got it, I think, last week. It looked really intriguing to me. I thought the art was beautiful. So I'm going to tell you what it's all about. So HOKI is a traditional solitaire game with a modern twist. Each attempt takes 5 minutes. Follow the mysterious story and find clues, test strategies, complete challenges, unlock components, transform. It's a one-player game. It says its age is 14 plus. And then on the back here, it also has a little note that says, "Dear reader, if you overcome my challenges, I will teach you to see the future. You will need patience, of course. The game is solitaire. Unlocking the fortune-telling book of sight will take many attempts. Then each successful attempt will tell a fortune. Will you become a seer? Kindly." And then it's all blacked out. Mystery. All right, so I'm going to change my camera here so that you can see what I'm doing as I unbox and start to read through the instructions and play through this game. So I have my embroidery shears here because those are the only scissors I have available right now. Let's see. Okay, it has a nice little magnetic flap here. It's quite a pretty box. Okay. We have the pupil deck here. There's a looking deck in this bag. This is really neat to have it all in these little bags. And then there's the seer deck. Oh, there's even more here. What's here? Okay. All right, I guess I'll look at the instructions before I dive into no peeking, right? All right. HOKI is a solitary game that is guided by a story. Progression is this single player experience. in the single-player experience relies on trust. You will be instructed when to open certain bags and read certain books. Proceed in the order that you are instructed. If you complete the story, you will unlock fortune-telling magic. Read each chapter in HOKI and then follow the closing prompts in this font. Here is your first prompt. Please open the book below titled HOKI and read chapter 1 to begin. Okay, just have a sip of water before I read all this. All right. All right, here we go. Chapter 1, Pupil. Where am I, you ask yourself. The sun warms your skin. You smell the crisp air. In a vast field surrounded by mountains, a woman is sitting alone at a table. In a blink, you are sitting across from her. She is holding a coffee cup and saucer inches from your eyes. You hear it rattle. There are visions in the coffee grounds. Do you see? She's pointing into the cup with her free hand. Visions can gaze into your future. You look in suspiciously. A beautiful scene unfolds within the brew. People, landscapes, and animals. Good. She leans back. We are inside of the box you've just opened. Come here to experience visions like in a coffee cup. But, she hesitates. First, you must become a seer. You are lost. Shuffling a peculiar deck of cards, she deals 3 cards to you and 3 to herself. I am the enchanter. I will be your guide on this journey. Now she deals 3 piles of cards between you. These piles are called a mirage. A vision happens when you discard every card from the mirage. This is called a clear. With practice and intention, you will clear often. A pupil, aspiring to be a seer, will fail often. My pupil, have patience and focus. She hands you a book labeled Act 1, Method. Open the pupil deck pouch, then go to and read Act 1, Method. Return here to Chapter 2, Fragment, when instructed. Right, I'm going to use this as a little bookmark. Here's my pupil deck, which I need to rescue from this plastic. So I backed this game a while ago, and I'm remembering all the little things that I loved about the concept of this. That it was actually storytelling and it wasn't just solitaire. Alright, so here's a deck. Put it this way, I guess. Act 1, Method. Begin reading when instructed. The page is provided. Provide written instructions. You may proceed. Alright. I just realized I also want to put the link in here for this game because it's no longer on a Kickstarter type thing or crowdfunder. I honestly can't remember if it was Kickstarter or some other site. Here we go. Let me just add this into chat here. So we'll read this part here. Act 1 method. All right, so there might be a lot of content here, so we'll go through. Okay, the HOKI deck. There are cards. There are 24 cards in the pupil deck and no duplicate cards. This card contains cards with 3 different colors and 8 different symbols. The symbols are found in the upper left corner of each card. Okay, so I'll just pull an example here. It looks like there's like a little leaf type. Maybe a leaf, I'm not sure. So there's symbols here, and then this is the red color. To begin, shuffle the cards in the pupil deck thoroughly. Deal out a cross with one pile of 3 cards on top, face down, 3 piles of 6 cards in the middle, face down, and 1 pile of 3 cards on the bottom, all face up. Okay. The top pile is the Enchanter's Hand, and the 3 middle piles are called the Mirage. Okay. So I'm going to move this beautiful box out of the way. Okay, so first I'm going to shuffle my deck. As you can see, I am not an expert card shuffler. Sometimes I'll do a pile shuffle, but this is a small enough deck that I think after doing this enough times, it will be thoroughly. This is called HOKI. Hi, Andy. Happy Monday. So I backed this on some sort of crowdfunder. I can't remember which one it was, and I got it. I backed it a while ago, but I just got it last week, and I've been looking forward to it because, and I'm just remembering as I'm reading through this. So it's a fortune-telling solitaire game, but it also has a story attached to it. It comes in this gorgeous box. It's a little magnetic clasp, and there's all these separate decks in here. So far, the story is that we're sitting down in front of an enchanter, someone who is teaching us how to become a seer. And essentially what happens is, so this is the pupil deck that I'm working with right now, just starting out. And eventually you're like unlocking other magical decks and a story unfolds. So I'm looking forward to seeing what actually happens here. So I've hopefully thoroughly shuffled this deck. So then I put 1, 2, 3 cards up here. 3 piles of 6 cards follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's just organize these a little better. All right, and then on the bottom, 3 cards face up. This is the start of your discard pile, and you may look at it. Okay, so I'm looking at, got a couple cards, black cards with, I don't know, that looks like an ornament and like a Tetris pile and a little, is that a hexagon? Let's see. All right. Setup, Enchanter's Hand is here. Mirage is here. Discard pile is here. Object is to discard every card from the Mirage into your discard pile, and then this is called clearing the deck. Okay. Reveal to begin. Begin each attempt by flipping over or revealing the top 3 cards in each pile of the Mirage. During play, when a top card is face down, you must flip it over before taking any other actions. Okay. So we have this, this, this. All right. Discard. If and when you can no longer reveal, discard cards by comparing the symbols or colors of the top face-up cards in the Mirage. So we can do color match or symbol match. If any top cards color match, if any top cards colors match, discard one of these matching cards from the Mirage. Symbol match. If any top cards symbols match, discard all matching cards from the Mirage. Oh, okay. So okay. So I feel like symbol matching helps me get through more cards. If both match types occur at the same time, you choose which match to use. Okay. So in this case, I've got a symbol match here. So with the symbols, I can discard like all of them. So that's these ones. I'm going to discard here. I think so, Andy. I'm not sure why I would do something else. Oh no, I already got stuck. Oh no, color match. So color match, I can discard any color. And I think because this one hasn't been discarded yet, I'm going to get through this one. Yeah, I'm not sure why I would use the color match otherwise. Okay, now I don't know. Pick one. Let's go here. Symbol match here. Another symbol match here. What happens if I'm stuck? If and when, okay, so shift. If and when you can no longer reveal or discard, move one card from a pile to the top of another pile or an empty pile space. Okay, so we shift. If a pile is empty, you must shift into the empty pile space before discarding. However, you must reveal before you shift. Okay. Okay. Where are we going to shift to? I think I'm going to shift this over here. Of course. There's a black one under here though, so I'm going to shift over here. There we go. And I can color match means I can only discard one. The discard, so if one pile is gone, you can't discard cards into the discard pile. They have to go into the empty spaces pile first. Yeah, that's what it says here. And then there's like unique scenarios here. So in this case here, there's a black leaf and a blue leaf and another different kind of blue leaf. It says here you may discard both the leaf cards or either of the blue cards. I think that's straightforward. And then in this case here, this is a shift example. I think here you must reveal the card on the left, then shift a card of choice to the empty pile space. Here you must, this one is where it's all piled up in the middle. Here you must shift a card to an empty pile space, then shift a card to the other empty pile space. Because there's 2 cards revealed, I guess. Okay, and then over here it says, in rare instances, 3 cards will present a symbol match. This is called a gleam. And then you can discard all the matching symbols, then proceed. Okay. All right, so in this case, we've got a color match again. I think I'm gonna discard, discard this one. That's not gonna be helpful though. Let's discard this one. Okay, discard this one again. Okay, this is the last card in this pile. Red symbols, that's good. Now I have to shift. I think I'm gonna shift over here. Color match, I'm gonna take this one. Gleam is such a great word, it really is. All right, well, this is the bottom of this pile and this pile, so I'm gonna do this. Another color scenario. And it looks like I still have 2 cards left, so what happens in this instance? At the end of each attempt, the moment every card is revealed in the mirage, pause your attempt and deal the enchanter's 3 cards to the top of each pile. Face up. Her cards must be placed left to right, starting with your leftmost pile, and will fill any empty piles you have in your mirage. But what happens if... Finish your attempt. Well, I can't clear this attempt. Whether you succeed or fail, return to HOKI Chapter 2 fragment. Okay, so this was a failed attempt because I was supposed to do that before discarding the card that was on the right. At the end of each attempt, the moment every card is revealed in the mirage. Oh, so this should have gone here. Okay. Pause your attempt and deal the enchanter's 3 cards to the top of each pile in the mirage. Face up. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. I misread. All right, so I'm putting these on the top from left to right. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I've got a color match here now. So I'm gonna do, oh no, I've got a symbol match. I will move this, shift this over. I still didn't do it. All right, just take the black, shift this over, and then we still have 3 cards left. All right, now I will go. Yeah, so the wording I think was a little strange because it says to the top, but I think what they actually mean was on top because the image here shows that they're stacked on top. Yeah. All right, now I need to go back to Chapter 2. So this is the instructions book, and then here's the storybook here. Hello, Jane. Happy Monday. So I just started playing HOKI here, just finished my first round, and now I'm going back into the story. It's essentially it's called a fortune-telling solitaire game, and it is solitaire, in the sense that you're trying to match and match your cards and then discard everything. I did not manage to do that this time. So I have 3 cards left up here, and this is my discard pile. So I'm going into the story. Essentially, I'm playing someone who is the pupil of an enchanter, trying to unlock the ability to become a seer. All right, so chapter 2, Fragment. Giant trees surround you in all directions. Between them, there is only darkness, as the sun fails to shine through. A path or clearing is nowhere to be seen. There are no birds calling. In fact, the trees themselves are perfectly still. You exhale a cloud into the cold air and wonder how long you will be here. It takes a moment for your breath to fade, revealing a shadowy figure in the woods. Are you lost? You turn to the sudden voice. The enchanter is sitting on a fallen tree next to you. She seems unaffected by the luck of a people. She shows you a handful of leaves and lets them fall. As they drift down, they begin to stand out against the roughage. You bend down for a closer look. The leaves have become fragments of a map. Time is a torn map. You must assemble the pieces. These leaves have been discarded, but they are not useless. Now they are your guide. The cards you discard are these fragments, she says. A clue? You begin assembling the pieces and ponder her words. Just as you complete the map, you find yourself at the forest's edge. You are sitting with the enchanter again. More to come, she smiles and deals again. Okay, clue unlocked. Your discard pile will inform your choices. Grouping the discarded cards by symbols will help. Awesome. Begin your second attempt, whether you succeed or fail. Read chapter 3, Reflection. Okay. Okay. Very cryptic, yes. I think I also should be actually stacking the piles more like solitaire so I can see what's behind each card a little better. So we'll see. So it was 1, 2, 3 here, and then 6 on each of these middle piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we do this. And so the discard I can't remember if it said color or symbol now. I think symbol, right? Symbol. Okay. Okay, and then I need to flip this section here. This is called the Mirage. This whole line here is called the Mirage. Okay, so I've got a color match here, and color means that I can discard 1. So I'm going to discard this one here. I have another color match, and I think I will discard this one. Now I have a symbol match, which means I can discard both of these. Okay, and I flip these over. Okay, so now I have a color match. I will probably don't have this one down here yet. Another color match. All right, so now, because they're one of each color, I have to do what's called a shift. And I think I will shift this card over here. Now I have a color match. I think I'll do this one to get it out of the way. Then I have to shift. Oh, no, I don't have to shift. I've got a symbol match. Okay. Yeah, I think that is, I think that's exactly it. Although I'm not really sure how my brain is gonna work with that. Oh, now we have, let's see, I'm gonna move this one over, shift it over. Gosh. Let's shift this one over. Color match now. If I take this one, then I can shift this one over and then do another color match. Let's do this one. Okay, we have another color match here. And, oh, I haven't found a flame yet. All right, let's try to move. I don't have enough room over here. So I'm gonna take this black flame over here. Another color match. Another color match. And then there's a pile over here, so I'll move that over. Then I think I'm going to cover the blue because it seems like we've got a lot of blue out. Okay. Gonna move this over. And because I cannot match anymore, that means I have to take the enchanter's pile. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I need to math better with what's down here. So I've got a color match. Because there's not a single, what do you call it? Oh, maybe I can still do it though. No, can't. The best I can do is, let's see, go here, here, do this. Yeah. And then I have these left. It's been a while since I played Solitaire. All right. Let's see what chapter 3 unveils. Maybe there's more tips. All right. Begin your second attempt. Whether you succeed or fail, read chapter 3, Reflection. Chapter 3, Reflection. A mirror hangs on a tree at the edge of the forest. The enchanter appears in the mirror. She's behind you at a distance. She points to you. Her dress billows in the wind. When you turn to look at her, she is at arm's length, pointing at your nose. Do you see? She asks, signaling to the mirror. You turn back only to see yourself, your reflection. To humor her, you examine the mirror and its surroundings, looking for any clues. Moving closer, you are facing yourself in the glass. Your eyes are now 2 different colors. There is more. Your pupils change shape, morphing into 2 matching symbols that stare back at you. Is this real? You tilt your head, your reflection mimics you. A vision of your future. These are the last 2 cards you will remove on your next clear, she says. This pair is called your reflection. Every clear has a reflection. Therefore, discarding symbol pairs leaves a 3rd card in the deck that could block you. You barely hear her, baffled by the changing image in the mirror. Now you will clear. Then I will bring you to my home, she says, suddenly sitting across from you at a table. You notice a village in the valley behind her. Clue unlocked. The last 2 cards discarded must be a symbol pair. Plan ahead to ensure this. Yes. Successfully clear the deck, then read chapter 4, looking into water. All right, so this next attempt, I have to successfully clear it. So, yeah, I know, Andy. I wasn't sure how this was going to play out, but when I saw, I think I saw an ad for it actually, and it just seemed like such an interesting take on Solitaire. I love the storytelling component, and also the art in the cards is beautiful. It's really, reading through this now, I also really enjoy the tutorial aspect because it's telling a story as it's teaching you, which is just such a huge benefit. I worked on a game recently that did something similar, where the tutorial was part of the story. It was actually Divinity, the original Sin, the board game. That you have the option. You don't have to do it that way, but you have the option of doing the tutorial as gameplay, which I just feel like is a really clever way of doing it, and it's definitely informed a lot of game design that I'm doing on my own now, because that's very much how I learn, is learn by playing more than reading through blocks of tutorial rules text. Rules text is important. I mean, that's part of my job, but I like designing for people like me too, who really need more of a visual aspect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Why am I doing that? 1, 2. Your learning style is quite by doing and learning by listening. Yeah, this setup is fantastic. So that's the second 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discard. Oops, there. Alright, so I need to plan ahead to make sure I have matching symbols. That is why now I see the benefit of not constantly matching the symbols. Alright, well in this case I have to match the symbols because otherwise I can't clear. Alright, I'm gonna match, I'm gonna use this to clear. I'm gonna take this. So I guess at this point there's probably more of these in the deck because I already drew one of these. Maybe I'll take this one. So blue, I'm gonna take this. Another blue. All right, well at this point these leaves are probably gonna be done. Okay, can't clear here, so I'm gonna move this over. Okay, gonna move this over and clear these. All right, so we have red. I think I will clear this then. Another red. Don't have this out yet. You know, I'm gonna move this over here. Okay, so we've got symbols here. Well, I am going to keep the leaves. Clear this. Clear this. Clear the flame, yeah. All right, this is looking better. This. Okay. We'll see how this works out. So these two. Color can only be matched with color. Gosh, am I stuck again? Did I need to save up 2 symbols? So if I take this color to remove this, oh no, I can do it. This black is another color. I think I needed 2. Alright, these go together. Oh wait, no, that's a gleam, right? It's a gleam. I got a gleam. I cleared it. because I would have spread it all out and then it would have been a gleam. Yay! All right. I think next time I might plan to have extra symbol, but made it. All right. Successfully cleared the deck. Read chapter 4, looking into water. All right, here we go. Gleam. Okay, I just need some water before I continue. I can definitely see just like playing this game, you know, just as solitaire. I'm enjoying this. Chapter 4, looking into water. A deep breath. You smell coffee. You are sitting with the enchanter. Welcome to my home. Please enjoy. I made it for you. Are you ready for your final clue? You look down to find a fresh cup of coffee and a curiously large bowl of water. The light from the window flickers on the surface of the water. It settles slowly. Then in the bowl, you see 2 cards with matching symbols. They are your previous clear's reflection. This ritual you have been practicing is called looking into water. Though unclear at first, with patience, your reflection will be seen as 2 matching symbols. That's exactly what I came to the conclusion to, so feeling a little bit good here. This is the final moment of your last attempt. Remember, if you could trace your steps back, there would have been other cards on top of your reflection. She gives you a moment to process this. So the last cards of the piles are most likely to be part of your reflection. This is, of course, unless you place new cards at the bottom of the pile. Try to clear one pile at a time and use the empty pile to shape your future. This will make your choices much clearer. She grins and continues. Now please make yourself comfortable and begin. She remains at the table, laughing to herself. Clue unlocked. Clear one pile at a time. Protect symbol pairs that remain. Carefully clear the deck again, then read chapter 5 and counter. Cool. Okay. All right. I think what it means is don't match those symbol pairs if you can help it, by protecting them, because I think, you know, you and I instinctively were like, at the start, we're like, well, what's the benefit of not doing the symbol, like not always doing the symbol, matching the symbol pair or clearing the symbol pair, and I think the end game is that you need to have as many symbol pairs as possible, and should be matching the color pairs instead. Yeah, it's been such a long time since I played Solitaire, so I can't remember a lot of strategies, but this is very clever. I like how it sort of has like almost like a tarot feel. Looking forward to checking out the other decks eventually. Opposite to our initial approach, exactly. And it's so interesting because the progression of the story really helps sort of give a clearer picture, I think, of what we're attempting to do. I really love it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I truly was not sure how long this was actually going to take. I thought maybe this would be a short session today, but there's still a lot to this game, because I will show you the box again. This is just the pupil deck, right? So there's also a looking deck. Just gonna get that into the camera there. And then there's a seer deck. And then there's this HOKI bag here. I'm not sure what's in there, no peeking. But yeah, it's there's definitely a lot more to this game. All right, so we're going to attempt to clear one pile at a time. So I'm gonna go left to right, I think. So let's see what's going on over here. Okay, move this over, shift it over, and then I will clear this because we already have that symbol out here. Now there's a flame here. In this case, I think because we're trying to get this piled down, I will take this symbol here. So in this case, we do have a symbol match, but we're trying to protect our symbols. So and even though we were trying to get this piled down, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this symbol out. We have a leaf out already, so I'm gonna take that and put it down here. Okay, another blue symbol. Okay. Well, this one isn't one that we've used either, so I'm going to continue to try to reduce this pile here. Okay, so we now have a black. I'm going to shift this over. Either one of these is fine to take, but I'm going to take this because we're reducing this pile. And then we have completed the set for that symbol, so we're not going to be able to match that symbol on anything. I'll shift this over. Shift this over. I've already taken cards from here, but this symbol is one that's already used, so I might just move this over here. Okay, so then I move this over here. Oh, we already have this symbol out, so I'm going to put this down here. Shift, shift. There's a flame symbol. Shift this over here and take the flame out. Okay, So this leaf I'm going to use because we still have a chance that the blue leaf is this 3-prong leaf is somewhere in these cards. Okay. And in this case, these ones are not out yet, so I'm going to add this over here. Then I'm going to shift. This completes this set here. Okay, so now we're in a situation where I've got a matching set here and a matching set here, and none of the other ones are out. So I think I'm going to do this so that I can draw down this pile. Okay. So in this case, that would represent a gleam. Do I have to clear a gleam? Look here. I don't know if I want to do that, because it looks like we still have a flame. 1, 2, 3. We still have 3 sets here that need to get cleared. I think I'm gonna how many blues do we have left? Just doing a bit of organizing here so that visually I know what's going on. All right. So okay, I'm missing 1 blue plus that. Okay, I think I'm going to take a red. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Okay, this will clear. I hope I don't regret this. This is going to clear this. Now I'm going to get the enchanter cards. Flame. Leaf. That did not work out. So there's no clearing this right now. I can move this over here, this over here. No matter what I do, I should not have discarded the red. Because I can match these symbols and then I'll be stuck with these. Or I can take this blue away, take the black away, do that, and then I'll be left with the red. So no matter what I do, I'm stuck. Way less intense than a logic puzzle, yes. All right, well, I think the best I could have done was, yeah, I could have done this, and then this, move this here, and then this, and then I would have been left with the red. All right, yeah, it's good. It's a good brain exercise. I feel like there's a lot of parts to this that you have to think about. Chill logic puzzle. I love it. This is exactly the kind of game that I love. Because you're just sort of skilling up as you play through it, but you're also like, I don't know, there's no pressure, right? You're just playing against your own mind, I guess, and trying to figure out how to work through it all. And there's so much randomization in the card decks that, and I'm sure it's going to get more complex as we go along here. I think I might take a quick bio break before I try another attempt here. Just gonna make sure I shuffle, and then I might shuffle a little bit more when I come back because I'm not the best at shuffling cards. All right, I will be back in less than 5 minutes. All right. Hello, welcome back. I'm currently playing HOKI by Mech Games. It's called a fortune-telling solitaire game, and very aptly named. As Andy in chat has said, it's kind of got its own category of chill logic puzzle because it takes from solitaire. The playthrough right now is just like the intro, and just the way that they set it up is really fantastic for learning how to play a game. There's a story element. You're being led by an enchanter. Every time you, I guess, level up in your skill and complete a new challenge, you get to learn more about the story and how to, how to play the game more strategically. So you get more tips. So I'm really enjoying it. It's challenging enough too, even though it's fairly straightforward. I like the layout as well. It's got a tarot feel to it. So here we go. I'm gonna try another challenge here. So I'm trying to clear this deck so that I can get to the next chapter. So there's three that goes in the enchanter deck. Then this is the mirage. There's 6 in each pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is the discard pile that we sort through this way. So one of the tips is, so the tips so far have been to try to clear one pile at a time, try to protect your symbol matches, because at the end of the game, you need them the most in order to clear everything. So. All right, so there are a number of symbols. We've already seen, like, these are all symbols that are up here, but I already see that there's one of these down here. So because I can do a color match, I can discard one of these. And I think I'm going to do that and try to focus on reducing this pile. Have another match here. However, this one hasn't been discarded over here yet, so I think I'm going to move over to this side. Although, this also hasn't been revealed yet down here, so I might stick with this. Okay, now we have nothing that matches, so I will move this over here. Gonna do match so that I can get rid of that card there. I think I'll move this over. Oh wait, no, no, I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that I keep these symbols here. I'm gonna move this over. Little red leaf here. All right, I guess I'll put this one down here. Or not. Keep doubting myself here. We want to reduce the piles, so I guess I'm gonna add another one down here. Now we have leaves. Okay. All right, I'll take this, put it down here, and then I'm gonna shift over here. Move this over. Match this out. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 symbols already that I want to get rid of. Alright, so this is good because this is a set that I can no longer use as symbols, I guess. This is another set I cannot use as symbols. This is one that I have not matched yet. So I think I will try to put this down. I think part of the goal here is probably making sure I either close off a symbol or just have one symbol down here, because then I know the other two are in here. All right, now we're at a part where I shift this over. Now I have to decide I'm gonna do this to see if my theory works here. Okay. Okay, so my choices here are to take these, match them, and close off this symbol. If I remove this blue, there's still going to be a red one of those left, and that's going to be a problem. So I think I will match these and close off this symbol as a match. This is good because that's no longer a problem. Okay, so I think I'm gonna match these. That closes that off, and then take my enchanter deck. 1, 2. Oh no! So I think I was on the right track. I just have to keep track of like the ones, like I want to make sure that I'm closing off. If I have a 2 match down here, I have to make sure that the last one is put away. Because shift this, take care of that, and I'm still left with 1 block. Yeah. All right, 1 more attempt. This is definitely a game that I can see playing a lot of. Glad I backed this one. This company was completely unknown to me, and I think it was a social media ad maybe that got me. Thanks, Jane. I mean, part of these types of card games is that you're trying to skill up, and it's a good enough challenge that I don't feel frustrated by it. But I'm also a big fan of roguelike games, so all right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discard, discard, discard. Interesting. Okay. Well, there's a color match here. I'm just going to try discarding this pile first. Do I err on the color match side or the symbol side? Because these have not been discarded down here yet. I have a lot of black cards down here. Let's try color, I guess. Red. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. I guess either way it doesn't matter because we've already got one of each down here. I already discarded from there, right? Let's try to draw down this pile, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna remove this. Okay, and then this has closed off this little leafy symbol. Okay, I'm gonna do this to try to close this symbol off as well. Do this here. Take the flame away. This is good because that's closed off as well. Close this off as well. Well, do this. Oh, no, I don't want to do that because I have to match that. do, though? All right. Close that off. Okay. So far, it looks like I will have this and this symbol left at the end, and I need to get rid of this symbol here. Okay, I'll move this down because I know I have to match this one. Oops. Shift this over. Match this. Oh gosh. This is gonna be my problem right here. Y'all, I did it! That matches with color, and then this becomes what's called a gleam. So Jane, a gleam is when you have the color and symbols all together, and boop, did it. Oh. That was a good challenge. Let's see what happens in the next chapter here. All right. Encounter 5. Chapter 5, Encounter. You peer up from the bowl, still with her. The enchanter is looking at you eagerly. Well done, my pupil, she says. You have uncovered 3 important clues. These are the tools I will give to you, though you may discover more. She pauses. It is now time to put them to the test. She gestures for you to look into the water again. Once more, your previous reflection appears. The symbols on the cards, there are 8 of them. Only 8 of them. I can't believe so much can be seen in so few. She ponders for a moment, then explains. Facets. The symbols are called facets. They are the... how do I say this? They are the components of our reality. She does not allow you the sufficient time to consider this information. But in order for them to work their magic, you must encounter them. They will not work for you if you haven't encountered them at all. They are funny things. So encounter all 8 facets. The cards will transform when you do, and will remind you that you have encountered them previously. This will convert the pupil deck into a complete looking deck. But be careful. Though their glimpse is tempting, they do not want you to succeed. She smiles and shakes her head. But, she gestures to the bowl. You now see 3 matching symbols, a full set. This is called a gleam. This tricks the facets. You can also encounter them this way. She remains at the table staring at you. After a moment passes, you hear a voice in your head. Go to and read Act 2, Looking into Water. Return to Chapter 6, Vision when instructed. Act 2. Wait a second, where's Act 2? Oh, here we go. Is this Act 2? Here we go, Looking into Water. All right, Act 2, Looking into Water. Continue only after reading HOKI Chapter 5, Encounter. Looking into water. You must encounter all 8 facets. Encountering facets. So these are all the symbols here that are called the facets. This process requires you to clear the deck multiple times. When an attempt results in a cleared deck, the last pair you remove is called your reflection. The symbol on this final pair is the facet that you have encountered. Okay. So the last pair, if it was like this, that's the last, the last pair removed is called your reflection, and this is the facet that I've encountered. When a clear occurs, look inside the looking deck pouch and find the 3 cards that match the facet you have encountered. Swap this set, all 3 cards, with the matching 3 in your pupil deck. Oh. Your pupil deck will become populated with the encountered facets, 3 cards at a time. This will track your progress and transform your pupil deck into a looking deck. Oh, this is so cool. All right. So example of the black-blue reflection for this set. Replace the full set of 3 in the pupil deck. The gleam. In Act 2, when you discard the 3 cards in a gleam, you may consider its sets. Facet encountered. Okay, you may immediately swap this full set from the looking deck with the matching set in your pupil deck. Once your pupil deck becomes a looking deck entirely, you may read Chapter 6, Vision. You may use the following page to track your progress. This is neat. Okay, so there's the 8 facets of reality. So there's a circle that's got the symbols with time, and then this one has symbols representing space. So there's eternity, map, origin, medium, air, water, earth, and fire. Wow, this is really cool. So I can swap it at the end when I've successfully cleared the game. So whatever the last pair is that I clear, I can swap those cards with the matching one in the looking deck. If I have a gleam, I can also do that. This is incredibly cool. Okay, well, I will give one more attempt before, I think, calling it. We'll see if we can actually open up the looking deck. It's really funny because I wasn't sure. I honestly thought that, you know, I would play this. It's supposed to be done in 5 minutes at a time, and I thought there's no way that I'm going to fill, 2 hours with this, but it's already 11:30 my time. Hour and a half later, and there's still so much game left. It's pretty cool. Enchanter deck, 1, 2, 3. The Mirage gets 6 in each pile of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we reveal our discard pile. so down here we have this leaf here. So I'm going to put a blue flame down here. I suppose this one doesn't really matter, but I will try continue to clear this pile. Okay, now this is a case where I have to make a choice. I guess I'm just going to continue clearing this pile. So now I need to keep an eye on this one to make sure that I get rid of that leaf. There's a flame here and a leaf. Clear this. Okay, now we don't have a move, so I need to go on to my next pile. Blue. I think if I do this, just make myself some more room here. So currently there are 3 sets that I need to keep my eye on here. The rest of them should be matching symbols at this moment. So this I can clear here, which is good. Okay, I'm going to move this over so that I can clear this as well. Okay. Suppose I will do this here. It's getting a little dicier now. I'll move this here, and then I'm going to discard this down here. I can find a spot for it. I'll just move these here. Flame, that's good. Okay. Oof, this is going to be rough at the end of this one, I think. Let's see. I think I'm going to do this. Protect my symbols, my matching symbols, I think is what I need to do. Okay. This goes here. Clear that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. think oh wait, I did. Okay, so I moved this over here so that I can match red. That clears this. Move this over here so I can match the black. Clears that. This is cleared. And then this is my reflection. I feel like I've really skilled up doing this. Round symbol with the little, this one here. So to me, it looks like a pomegranate. Let's see what it says over in this book here. Oh wait, wrong book. It says it's eternity, so maybe pomegranates have that symbolism, right? Bomb. Jane, that's I find that humorous because it's like the opposite of the chill puzzle. But yes, I can see that too. All right, so this is cool because I have a gleam that ended my this game here. So I'm gonna open up this deck and replace these cards. So this is definitely going to be a game that's going to take a while to get through. I'm not sure I'll necessarily play it next week. I might move on to I've got back to that Be Like a Cat game. I think Andy, did you mention that game? I can't remember now. If you were the one that told me about it or what. Look at these, they're so pretty. Alright, so I'm replacing these three. So I'm going to take these, put them here, put the rest of my Looking Deck cards back in its beautiful little velvety pouch. And then, what do I do with these? Can I put them in my bigger HOKI bag for now? I think that's what I'm going to do for now. Until all of them have been replaced, I think. Yeah, Andy, I got this. I just got the printed book last week, I think, also. All right, so now I have these cards here. Let me just get my camera here. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to play the PDF. I got the print one though, and I figure now that I have a break between games, I might as well pick that one up. So, some pretty art here. There's a tree with a door in it, sunflowers, and there's somebody holding a lantern. And then this person is playing music on a rooftop. What was the symbol? Nope. Maybe it is this book. So, time. This is a symbol of time, and it's medium. I'm really interested to find out what this eventually all unlocks. Sheep? Yes, that is a sheep. Sheep on a roof with somebody playing a music instrument, and the moon is just kind of enjoying the music. So, yeah, I think I'm probably going to wrap up there. That has been HOKI, a game by Mech Games, and yeah, I'm a big fan. Yeah, normal Tuesday for that sheep. I am looking forward to finding out what happens after I unlock the rest of the deck. So maybe at some point, I'll play this offline for a little bit. It might be a while before I get through all of it, but maybe when I do unlock, um, all 8 of the symbols, I might come back and play just to see what happens with the next part of the game. Let me just change my camera. Yeah. Um, yeah. I Thanks for hanging out, doing this chill sort of puzzle game. Really enjoyed it. Um, and next week I will probably play Be Like a Cat. Here's my book here. I haven't even opened it yet. Um, yeah, I will show you more cards in the deck. I figure this is going to take a while, so um, I won't go through all of it. But when I unlock all the other um, looking deck cards, I will play this again online and let you know. And yeah, Wednesday it's Whimsy Wednesday again, so I think I'm gonna continue playing um, um, Lost Campfire because it's just been a really good game, and I have been trying to, I haven't been playing it offline, so off stream because I want to get through it kind of slowly and enjoy it. So I'll play that again. Yeah, Jane, so I'll play that next week. Be Like a Cat. Um, and yeah, I'll see you online. Hope you have a good hope you're having a good start of the week and hope your week goes well. And yeah, take care. Thanks for joining in chat.